Hello everyone and welcome back to another vlog. So today is December 4th when I'm filming this, and we are going to do a little December reset. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing a few different things. Number one, we've got some cleaning to tackle around the house. Our house is not completely messy, but we've just got a few things to do to kind of prepare for the upcoming week. And Matt and I are going to be traveling in December, so there's just a few things that we need to do today. I'm also going to be sharing some goals slash habits that I'm going to be working on in the month of December. I've been reading this book that I'm going to share with you in just a little bit, but it has really kind of changed my mindset on setting goals. So we'll talk about that in just a little bit. Then we're also going to make a Christmas bucket list, or a holiday bucket list, if you will, along with kind of looking at our Christmas shopping list. Matt and I have already tackled a lot of our Christmas shopping, but we still have a little bit left to do. So I just kind of want to go through that, double check the list, make sure that we've got everybody and that we know exactly what we're doing, just so we have a game plan, basically is what I'm trying to say. And then last but not least, we are finally going to finish decorating for Christmas. We have had our tree up for over a month now, I think. Yeah. Like, we put it up, do you remember when? It was like
early November.
Was it before November?
No.
Just early November?
Yeah.
And we just haven't finished decorating. I don't know if it's being in an apartment that has had me really unmotivated this year, or just being busy. I'm not exactly sure. So we have the tree up. I have just like a few things out. Like, we do have our nativity set out, but that's about it. So we're gonna just hopefully be able to tackle that tonight, get it finished, get the ornaments up on the tree, and just finish enjoying the rest of the season. So we've got a lot to get done this afternoon. We are going to spend part of it at a coffee shop. We're going to go to one of our favorite local spots and kind of work on our Christmas bucket list, and probably also work on our shopping list together. And Matt is actually going to be working on an upcoming trip that we are taking. So lots to do. Let's go ahead and jump into it. All right, we're gonna go ahead, start with the cleaning. I'm going to strip the sheets, and then I need to clean our bathroom. Matt's gonna clean the guest bathroom, and we're just gonna go ahead and tackle those few things just so that our week starts off nice and fresh. Like, we're not worrying about having to clean anything. And I mentioned in my vlog that went live today that we actually have a cleaning chart, and we just have had a very hard time sticking to it. I mean, initially it's supposed to make our lives easier, and it does, but we've just been in such a non-cleaning mood, like just in general, and haven't wanted to clean. So anyway, we're both here today. We're just going to go ahead and tackle a few things.
The wonders of life got the prettiest side for everyone to enjoy. Standing up close by the Christmas tree, glimmering light, I am right where I wanna be. I will be home for a couple of days, wander around with you. You and me in the cold, thought it'd never be true. Wherever I go, I got you. Oh, I have stopped running, there is no way trying. You better loosen your belt. Drinking hot wine by the fire, don't care of anything else. It's Christmas and some kind of love, my friend. I'll pray it will never end. Do you like to be here?
The hair has gone up. Lots of cleaning. I think we're pretty much done. We've got some laundry that we're still working on, but that's just because we're waiting. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to kind of goals slash habits. And I have to say, I haven't actually done a reset video in a while, and I haven't really been focused too much on goals here lately. And I've been kind of shifting my mindset just a little bit just because of this book. And I've shared this book on my YouTube channel before. I'm not done with it, so I can't really attest to the whole book, but it's Atomic Habits by James Clear, and it has some really good points. I'm not even halfway through, but even from what I've read, it's just got really good practical advice. Some things that he talks about is like when you're creating goals, really what you're doing is you're focusing on habits, because once you create good habits, you're able to reach those goals that you've set. I like this one where he talks about, he says, too often we convince ourselves that massive success requires massive action. And I think that's so funny because, I mean, I do that. Specifically thinking about YouTube, for example. I was telling Matt this morning, I've been having a really hard time struggling with imposter syndrome. And I know you've heard people talk about it before, but I'm like, do people even care what I'm sharing? And the answer is no for some people, but for some others it's yes. And I told him, I'm not growing. I feel like I'm not where I need to be after creating for a year. I haven't been as consistent. Wednesdays have been really hard for me to get a video up, so I'm trying, but you know, that's what the book says. It doesn't have to be this massive success. I mean, I'm doing something that I like to do, and I'm way farther along than when I first started. So yes, it may not be massive in the sense of you look at someone who becomes like an overnight success, but I have achieved some pretty big things, even if it's not through numbers. I have found a creative outlet for myself that I love, and I'm learning new skills and hopefully skills that I'll be able to use in a future job one day. But he says, goals are about the results you want to achieve. Systems are about the processes that lead to those results. So thinking about your habits. So if I go look at my list on here, one of my health goals was to move my body. So that was my goal. But what I'm going to have to think about are my habits. Like, what am I doing to make that happen? So you have to think about what are the habits that you're building to make that happen. So again, going back to the systems, think about your systems. Those are the processes that lead to your results. And he just has some really good examples in here. So if you're kind of like me and you're wanting to kind of learn more about yourself and creating good habits, I would recommend this book. Like I said, I don't know everything about it. I'm not even halfway through, but so far I'm enjoying it. Oh, and one more thing about goals. He even says achieving a goal is only a momentary change. Like for me, when I create those goals, it's like, okay, check, did that. But it's not just about that momentary success. Am I doing that for a long-term goal? Like, am I creating those habits that are going to help me to have a better lifestyle? So anyway, it's just kind of changed my mindset. Like, yes, I still have things that I'm working towards, but I want to think about it more as creating good habits. Okay, I've been sitting here kind of filling out my goal sheet on Notion, which you guys know I love, and I kind of changed it a little bit. So instead of it just being monthly goals, I changed it to monthly goals/systems, because that is what the book talks about, is that you have to have those good systems in place in order to achieve those goals. I have it broken down into career, personal health, and financial, and then I like to just kind of throw together some monthly dream list things. And I didn't fill it all out. I tried to be very practical about what I wanted to achieve. So starting with career, I have some other things as far as my like teaching career goes, but I have some other things that I've got to do first to accomplish those. So I didn't even include that on here yet. But as far as YouTube, so the way I did it was I wrote down the goal, which was the end goal, like what I'm trying to do. And then I typed out underneath the systems to accomplish this goal. So for my career goal, I put that YouTube will be another source of income to help achieve dreams/goals. And that's been something that I wanted to do for a while now. Not that it's the only reason, because I mean, I love creating videos regardless. But obviously that would be cool to have it as another source of income to achieve some more of our financial things that we're working towards. Now, systems to accomplish this goal, I did 4. Focus on creating good content, continue to learn, which I've actually been learning a new editing software, work on being consistent, and then think about set recording and editing days. I think maybe that would be a system that could help me to work towards that. I didn't do anything for personal health. My goal was to continue to work on being a healthy human, systems to accomplish this is to focus on a good morning routine, think about the foods that fuel my body, and continue to learn more about ingredients. Just very, very simple. And obviously, like, you don't have to have those written out or typed out to work on it, but I'm a very visual person and I like to think and reflect. So that's why I'm doing this. And then the last thing that I filled out was financial, and the goal is to buy a house and a car. My car needs to be updated sooner rather than later. And then Matt and I are also wanting to buy a house. And for both of those, we've been putting money away into our savings. But as far as the systems to accomplish these goals, I put be intentional about the money we put into savings every month. And we have really fallen off the bandwagon with our budgeting. Like, we haven't used every dollar in a while. So I put get back on that. Like, we gotta get back on that and be intentional with our money. All right, so far we've checked off cleaning, we've worked on goals and habits. All right, we're gonna take Freddie out for a quick walk, and then I think we're gonna go to a coffee shop and get some more of our things done. All right, we are back home. We got everything on our to-do list accomplished. So really quick, let me just walk you through what we did. I was able to plan out all of like the rest of my December content, which was good. And let's see, I also made a cute little bucket list for Christmas. I'll have it linked down below in the description box just in case you want to follow along with it. I have bake Christmas cookies, watch Christmas movies, random acts of kindness, decorate a gingerbread house, make hot chocolate, buy a cozy sweater, which I actually just did. I got a big box from Amazon that I'm gonna share in an upcoming vlog. I'm actually gonna start vlogging right after I finish this one. Visit friends or family, decorate for the holidays, which we are about to finally finish. Look at Christmas lights. Matt and I always like to go and just drive out different neighborhoods and look at the pretty Christmas lights with a cozy hot chocolate in hand. Attend a Christmas party, which we are doing, and then I think it would be fun to do a DIY Christmas scrub, like a sugar scrub or something. So got that done. Now we're going to finish decorating and call it a day for this December reset. Alright guys, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed coming along with me on this little December reset. We finally got some Christmas decorations up. We didn't go all out just because we're still in an apartment and we're actually not even going to be here for Christmas, so we put up some little things just to make us happy for the holidays, and I think that's gonna be it. So I hope this video gave you some motivation to get a reset going for the month. You still have plenty of time to do that, and I'm gonna go ahead and start a new vlog for my vlog that goes live on next Sunday, just a weekly vlog, and I'm gonna share a little bit more about being a teacher. So I hope that you guys enjoyed. If you haven't already, hit that like and subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!
Christmas lights are on.